Hello, everyone. I wish you all good day. Again, it's me, Ivan. And we come back to our crypto investment portfolio again. And what are we going to study today? We will have a short presentation of Smart Portfolio. I will make you a 10-minute presentation of Smart Portfolio for you to be able to explain quickly and easily to your prospect what Smart Portfolio is and how it works. Then today we will discuss the crypto market and analyze it and over its performance over the last 1 week. We'll discuss what may impact it. We will talk about our blockchain exchange, and we will look at our crypto portfolio that is WCRU portfolio. How are you doing, by the way? Please use the scale from 1 to 10 to assess your state and whether you are ready to get from me any crypto information. I see your 10s, so please write down how you are all doing. So the Spanish-speaking chat is Ted, and English-speaking chat, we see all your 10s. And actually, we are ready to start. I will share my screen with you. Can you see my whiteboard? Please give me the feedback. If you can see it, give me 5 if you can see my white screen, my whiteboard. What about all the other rooms? Great. Please imagine that you come to your friends or any person you know, and you'd like to tell him or her about an interesting product offered by Everich ecosystem. Smart Portfolio, what is it about? And now I will talk to you as if you are my friend, and I'd like to make a brief presentation about what Smart Portfolio is. And then I believe it will be cut into a short video clip, and if needed, you may be able to use it. Welcome, dear friends. Today we are going to talk about the crypto market. Crypto market is actively developing, and now all the people this or that way know what Bitcoin is. They've received much news about cryptocurrencies, and many people try to find the ways to invest into cryptocurrencies in a cost-efficient way. And today there are a lot of cryptocurrencies, such as including well-known, such as Bitcoin, BTC, and Ethereum, ETH. So these currencies are well known to many people, but on the market, there are over 13,000 other cryptocurrencies. And these cryptocurrencies, in their majority, are not known to people. And there is a lot of news when some cryptocurrencies showed a phenomenal increase in price, like Shiba. No one expected, but it happened this way. And on the crypto market, it happens quite regularly as it actively grows and develops. What are the areas of investing in crypto market? First of all, buying, with the intention to wait for its increase. You may mine, you may engage in pre-sales. There are different options for investing, and any beginner finds it very difficult to understand this market. Even if you have some investment experience, it's quite difficult to monitor quickly changing the crypto market. And what is the crypto market as such? It is composed of different businesses which have their own tokens. There are a lot of them, and you may compare this to the stocks on the stock market. There is an Apple company and Boeing, and both of them have their stocks, but they run different businesses. Some of them produce phones, the other company produces aircrafts, and there is another company, Uber, and it does not produce, it provides services. And there is the fast food restaurant McDonald's. These different companies are represented on the market in the form of their shares. Hopefully you understand this. In crypto market, each business is represented by its tokens. Bitcoin represents the blockchain with the relevant characteristics. In case of Ethereum, this is its founder, Pavel Buterin, so smart contracts, ICO, and etc. But in case of other coins, they are backed by other businesses. And there are different fraudulent schemes. There are different tokens which are simply generated or produced for hype. And this is a huge market, by the way. And look, before 2017, the market, the overall market, if you represent it as a pie, until 2017, before 2017, almost 90% of it was Bitcoin, BTC, 95%, whereas the remaining 5 or 10%, that was the share of other coins. Whereas today, 2021, the market situation is totally different. Bitcoin today makes up about 45% of the total market, overall market. This is the share of BTC, whereas the remaining, so about 15%, that is the share of Ethereum. And why is it so demanded? As it was used to create a lot of tokens. So they do ICO and businesses use it. And another 35% roughly make up another top 100 tokens or cryptocurrencies, whereas the remaining 5% is over 13,000 cryptocurrencies. 13,000 cryptocurrencies, which account for 5% share of the market, whereas top 100 currencies account for 95%. And before, until 2017, to be able to invest into the market, it was enough to buy Bitcoin. And this way you could cover the entire market. But today, if you simply buy Bitcoin, you will capture only a part of the market, whereas the most juicy part is other cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin and Ethereum are well known to everyone. And if you look into the future, the market will have the following structure. A substantial part will belong to Bitcoin, 10%. That is the share of Bitcoin, or Ethereum, another 10% of the market, ETH. And the major part of top 100 cryptocurrencies this or that way, they will divide the remaining part of the market. 70% is the share of top 100 cryptocurrencies, and the remaining 10% will be for other tokens. I'm very certain that the majority out of these 13,000 tokens will eventually disappear because they mean nothing actually. And the key question we all have, how to find those tokens that are very promising in the future. The market is very changeable. Today, top 100 includes those coins that 6 months after or 12 months after may disappear or may have the top ranks in this list. Polkadot a few years ago, no one knew of it, whereas today it is in the top. And there is another example of Dogecoin. Until Elon Musk made a post, no one knew it, whereas in February, March, Dogecoin increased a lot. Why? Because it was mentioned by Elon Musk. And where is Dogecoin? It loses its position because there are more fundamental coins that started to substitute it. And the same will happen to Shiba. I believe sooner or later it will collapse, and higher quality coins will have their place on the market. Therefore, if you want to invest into the market as such, overall, then you need to buy at least top 100 coins. Which is 95% of the market. And this way, you may capture the maximum number of potential assets that will be growing. And how to do it? Best of all, if you simply go to the exchange and buy top 100, then for the purchase of each coin, even if you spend 1-2 minutes to actually find its position on the CoinMarketCap, so to read a little bit about this and then buy it, it will take you at least 1-3 minutes. Then you need to estimate the volume of the coins to be bought. You may do it in equal shares, but even if you buy 100 coins and you spend 1-2 minutes for each of them, it will take you about 3 hours. Yes, almost 3 hours, even more than 3 hours. This is simply to go and buy. This is even without analyzing, and you will need to monitor it continuously. Therefore, not to waste 3 hours of your time on reading through a lot of materials and information, Smart Portfolio will do it instead of you. There is a service which allows on Binance to buy top 100 cryptocurrencies. Moreover, every 7 days or 14 or 21 or 30 days, you will set it up on Binance. There will be rebalancing. What does it mean? It means that this tool, Smart Portfolio, analyzes the composition of the market, how it changed, which coins and their share is more dominant on the market, then he buys them. But if the position of the coin is less and less dominant, then it will sell it. And this way, he always keeps your crypto portfolio balanced. The price of this service is $1,200 a year per 1 year. And on Binance, you may top up from 2,000 and more. So top up your Binance account. And this way, you buy top 100 cryptocurrencies literally in 2 minutes. And you may follow and look how the market changes, how the service works, or you may top up extra funding onto your Binance account, 100 or 500 as you wish. And this way you increase your crypto wallet, and Smart Portfolio will always monitor that your portfolio, crypto investment portfolio, is relevant and includes top 100 coins. So the best coins, the best technologies, which are determined by the market. So the coin which is most dominant on the market is of high popularity and demand, and the service will be in control of this. And you can always be certain that you have a well-balanced cryptocurrency portfolio. I think that it's quite clear and easy to explain to your prospects. Use the scale from 1 to 10 if you understand the value of this tool, of this service, Smart Portfolio. And look, I managed to make this presentation almost in about 10 minutes. So you can get the recording and make a similar presentation to your partners. So please use the scale from 1 to 10 to show me that it is quite clear and the presentation is straightforward to you. And then after using this template of presentation, you can actually go to CoinMarketCap and show some charts. And at the same time, we will analyze the market. Thank you. Thank you, Jill, Jim, Halima, Dallas. I will change the language into English. Naziza. And all the others. Thanks for your feedback and reactions. Well, first of all, look. At the top, there is a line, the key parameters. And here you can see how many tokens are available on this website. If you come back to our previous webinar, there you will see that there was a bit more than 13,300. But while delivering these webinars, I realized that on average, every month, there is another 1,000 tokens added to CoinMarketCap. And for you to understand which of them has the potential of future growth or doesn't have it, so it's quite difficult. And therefore, you may show this to your prospects as well, that it is very difficult to monitor the information and analyze 13,000 cryptocurrencies, where Smart Portfolio will choose top 100 coins that require your attention. The next one is exchanges, the number of exchanges on this website. So the number of exchanges, the information about these coins is taken. Market cap, market capitalization is the capitalization of all the cryptocurrencies. And you click it and you go to the section global charts, cryptocurrency charts. If you look, give me the feedback if you can see my screen. CoinMarketCap. Can you see it? Okay, thank you, Dallas. If we make it full page, you will see that it seems that there is a straight line with no changes. But if you go back to the history before 2017 or even earlier, look, there was quite a high spike or jump in 2013, spike on the market. So this is the market chart, and the market always is in waves, ups, downs, ups, downs. So it has this wave pattern. And for you to see the overall trend of the market, so you may actually click log scale, so the absolute value, which shows the overall increase in the value of the market compared to yesterday. And we may say that it increased either by 1,000 or 1%. This scale, actually this chart shows the amount of increase in the value, 1,000, 1 million, whereas the log scale shows and suggests the percentage of growth in price compared to the previous period. And you see that in this chart, you can clearly see that there are the spikes, there are the waves. So there is the growth pattern, then the drop down pattern, and the growth of the market over the last year in 2021, when Bitcoin reached over 60,000 US dollars, does not look as global as the previous charts. There was a sharp spike, and here as well, whereas here it was quite gradual, smooth. What does it mean? It means that the market gets stabilized, it is regulated. And you've all heard the news that there is the legislation introduced. The Securities and Exchange Commission is going to regulate stable coins and other tokens, that they are going to introduce. Many banks, by the way, start creating their own tokens. Have you heard such news? Have you heard such news? If yes, give me 8 in the chat. So give me 8 that you follow the news about the regulation of the market, as 2-3 years ago. So back then, many countries, many governments said that it should be prohibited, that it is bad, whereas now we have a lot of El Salvador, for instance, already adopted the cryptocurrency as one of the payment means to be used in their country. Okay, I see your 8s, great. And in this chart, actually, you can show how the crypto market changes. Let's move on. Another interesting chart is market changes without excluding Bitcoin. So total cryptocurrency market capitalization excluding Bitcoin. And we again see the growth in other cryptocurrencies. And here, this gray section, this is the volume of trading over 24 hours, which means that more and more money fed into this market, and the turnover gets higher. another chart which shows major crypto assets by percentage of total market capitalization. Bitcoin dominance chart. So before 2017, its share was 91, 92% on the market. 91% of the market, that was Bitcoin. So the Ethereum, it had the share of 0.95%, and Binance Coin at that time, it did not exist, whereas today you see the position gets stronger and stronger, and Bitcoin loses its position, and this piece of pie is captured by other coins such as Binance Coin, Polkadot, Cardano, XRP, and others. And here you may look at Dogecoin, Tether, stablecoin, Solana, and etc. And this chart clearly shows that altcoins and other coins become to be more prominent on the market. And the tip of this chart, the first 10 cryptocurrencies, as such, they literally account for over 80% of the market. But here there are two stable coins, USDC and Tether. If you exclude them, then the situation will be different. Stable coins do not change in price, whereas other, they change in price. Well, what else can I show you? Let's go to CoinMarketCap, and there is a chart of pricing and the market capitalization. This website makes up the rating. This is the lead crypto website. It makes its rating based on capitalization. This is the indicator which is estimated by the number of coins multiplied by their price, and we get their capitalization. But in line with the knowledge we receive in the Academy of Private Investor, it may not be always a fair price. Why? Because there are some Bitcoins that are lost, forgotten, and people have no access to these Bitcoin wallets. And therefore, in theory, we may not include them when we estimate capitalization, but actually we don't know whether they are lost. Maybe people don't do any transactions in blockchain. So again, there are some blockchains where you may fire the coins, or you may print out coins, and this way you may affect capitalization. And therefore, this indicator is important, but in the Academy of Private Investor, we are trained to consider both the price and capitalization and other fundamental market indicators to understand to which extent this or that asset, including stocks and cryptocurrencies, whether the potential of their growth high or not. And please look here that all the Bitcoin, all the coins, all the cryptocurrencies are sorted out by their capitalization. That is the share on the market of each of the currency, and the amounts or the values of these indicators. So the sum up, the summary of all this, of all the values for all the currencies we have here at the top of this CoinMarketCap. And this sum up of all these values shape up the market capitalization of the crypto market. If you understand what overall market capitalization is, give me 5 in the chat or ask a question what you may not still understand about capitalization. And now we will have Q&A session about the crypto market. I believe everyone would like to know where the cryptocurrency will go, either up or down. I believe you all are interested. We open the chart and look here on CoinMarketCap. You may review the history of the development of different coins over different time periods. So here you may do it by 1 day, by 1 week, by 1 month, and you see that on average over a month, Bitcoin was growing, but on the last day, it was dropping in its price, started from 62,000 and dropped by 1,000 over 1 day. And therefore, when you review the market or any other cryptocurrency, it's not enough to look at its current trend, either growing or declining. You must review the long time horizon to be able to develop proper, adequate strategy. Many people ask whether to buy Bitcoins or not. Intraday pattern, if you want to buy Bitcoin, to buy it and make some payments. Now Bitcoin is dropping, and therefore it is quite risky to buy it for short term. But if you want to invest medium term or long term, then you'd better buy. Even 3-year time horizon, over 3 years, Bitcoin grew from 45 to 52. Sorry, over 3 months, not 3 years. From 42, then grew to 52, then dropped down to 48,000, and again elevated to 62 and 48. So the investment for 3-month term. So actually, if we entered at 48 and then 62, this is quite 50% growth. 50% to be divided by 3, we get the 3 months. So we get over 15% a month, about 17% a month growth. There is a question. And if a person is not prof investor, can he buy Bitcoin on our exchange? You can do it by different means, actually. You can buy it on our exchange, or you may register in Global UNTB, and there you may not actually buy Bitcoins only, but I believe quite soon there will be physical cards, and then you may sell your Bitcoins, and quite soon the physical cards will be available. And I am getting ready to be one of the first holder of the card of Global UNTB. So globally, there will be an increase in the price of Bitcoin, and locally, you should be very careful. There is another website I highly recommend, which is called TradingView. Many people use it, and it could be set up in English as well. So the question is where to change the language. Give me a second, please. This is overall market cap. And this chart reflects the history of our test portfolio. So it was on the 12th of August when we started selling smart portfolio. 2,400 was topped up to Binance account to be managed by smart portfolio. Now we will go to smart portfolio and see its result. Please look. Now we have 3,234. This is the balance. And we see 1,039 as the loss. Don't be scared. If you top up the balance of the exchange and then you transfer it, smart portfolio could view it as your loss. So actually the amount was topped up and then withdrawn. And this is the reason why the estimation is inaccurate. But today we actually see this figure, 3,234 US dollars. So this is the growth of our portfolio after 2,400. To monitor the performance in our crypto wallet, there is a link to the spreadsheets called Smart Portfolio. It looks like this. We will go to the back office. I cannot find it. We will go to the back office. By the way, at the end of November, there will be a landing page for you to share a landing page to your prospects so that they can register in the back office. And today, the best option is to send them a link to register with CRU back office. So there is a blue link. This is the return spreadsheets or the spreadsheets on the return. And it is available in all the languages. Before you use it, go to File, create a copy onto your disk, and this way you may monitor the changes in the portfolio. If a person bought Smart Portfolio in August and topped up 2,400 in its account and would do the same, then on the 4th of August this year, his balance would be 3,237 US dollars. And we indicated here, and this way you see that the overall investment including the price of the service, is 3,600, whereas today, after 3 months, we almost reached the break even. So the overall investment is almost brought back, and the follow-up growth will generate our profits, and our expenditures to buy smart portfolio will be compensated. And look, you will agree that to make an investment and 3-4 months after get it paid back, so it's a good result. If you have a business, when you invest, so how long does it on average take for you to reach this break even when your investment pays back? So write it down in the chat. How long does it take you for your business to be paid back fully? Someone writes down 2 years, 3, 5 years, and etc. 10 years or 3 years. So 2-3 years on average is a very important indicator. And in this case, over 3-4 months, we managed to do it. And here, the percentage, and every month we will check to have a look and to analyze. And there is a question: is Saitama Uni a good coin? Let's go to CoinMarketCap. And let's have a look at this coin, Saitama Inu, Saitama Inu, sorry. Here it is. First of all, what I will note here. It is not in top 100 and even top 1000. This is the first thing to consider. Of course, you need to treat each or perceive each coin with the potential. So first of all, look when it was created. But please look, this growth started in summer. It came up in summer, in June. Then it developed and it showed some growth. And why is this growth, or what is this growth driven by? If we understand that it is not driven by hype and overall growth in the market, but in case there is some fundamental technological solution offered by the business, and then you analyze it, and why is it good? So this is the second indicator to consider. Read its description, read who is the founder, the creator. It's very important. And there are a lot of such coins, and what it is about and which purpose it has. So the most important thing is not the price. Don't look at the price pattern. It is not very important, like in case of Shiba Inu. So you can earn on hypes, pyramids as well, but you understand that it is poor quality money. And in some cases, you may be even executed, for instance, if you sell drugs or traffic drugs, because you can make money on it as well. And if this project has some objective behind, then in a long-term run, it will be growing. To analyze the coin, it will take you about several hours. We won't do it, but I wanted to show you its rank on CoinMarketCap, its global chat. We see some growth, and I won't recommend buying it right now, as it may sharply drop down. If you buy it, then with the clear understanding why it will grow in price, not because you see that, wow, there is this jump, there is this increase. All those who bought it at this point, they will earn. And now let's review, for instance, Uniswap. Uniswap. The first thing to look at is rank on the CoinMarketCap number 14. It is in top 100. And if you are the one who knew nothing before about it, but you have smart portfolio, do we have such people in the chat who knew nothing about this coin, but who have the smart portfolio? Give me a plus in the chat. Put a plus if we have such people. So we have one person who knew nothing about Uniswap, but it is number 14. And if you go to your smart portfolio, you will find it number 14. It is there. And so let's have a look at the global chart. First of all, look, there was the period of growth, acceptance by the market, and it was released on the market in 2020, over 1 year ago. And it had a growth, then a decline, then another growth, and then the restabilization. So we understand two things: that it survived both growth and the decline, and it still survived. And this company is number 14 out of 13,000. And this is quite a good achievement. And then we actually start deeper analysis, read about the company, what the company does, who created it, and what it is about. And I can tell you right away that this coin is well known. This is a decentralized exchange, one of the first decentralized exchanges where trading is on smart contracts, and on such exchanges no one may block your account. Accreditation is done without verification. It is on blockchain, and the product of it is DeFi industry, decentralized finance. It is under smart contracts. On the one hand, it is fair and honest, but on the other hand, on such exchanges, they launder major funding, illegal transactions, as there is no verification, and quite likely these projects will be in conflict with the regulators, with the legislators. And in future, I can warn everyone that people who trade on such decentralized platforms where there is no verification of accounts may face a problem of legalization of their income. And you must understand it. For instance, on our exchange, Unitex, Binance exchange, you are verified. And this way, the exchange may always confirm that you earned the money on this exchange. So, for instance, you topped up your account, you traded, and it is the legitimate income. Whereas this coin is quite promising, and I'm sure that it will have its own growth. But like any business, may get bankrupt. Nokia, for instance. Do you remember such a brand, Nokia? It was a leader on the market, but then something may happen. Maybe tomorrow another decentralized exchange will come up that will make a better exchange with new technologies, new solutions for their clients, and all the clients of Uniswap will go to that new exchange. Can it happen? Yes, it can. Therefore, please be very careful and plan it properly. And if you invest all your money into Uniswap, then the risk will go up. Therefore, we have such a good product that will keep all your token balanced in a portfolio and will create or build an ideal crypto portfolio on Binance. Now, let's look at our crypto portfolio and I will share some news. Today, our crypto portfolio, 37 licenses left to be sold with the fee of 1,200, and the quicker you buy, the quicker you will be in the closed chat where we share insider information, and 50,000 US dollars is ready to be invested into our main account. This one, which is shown, is the test account. Why we are hesitant? Because we are still in need to open sub accounts for World CRU company to have separate accounts, different accounts, and it was announced that there will be other products added under the umbrella of UGPay Group, the investment-related products. And therefore, it is needed to be able to have several accounts. It's like in bank. The business is the one, but it may have several accounts. And to do it, we must go through a lot of procedures and audits. And we are in close cooperation with lawyers, with Artem Kabanov, and trying to find out when verification is completed. For individuals, it's much easier to do, but for legal entities, it's much more difficult. Actually, I thought that it would be done in a few days, but it's not dependent on us. And what is dependent I'd like to actually please you, and I showed this at our closed chat. If we go to Unitex Exchange, section Exchange here, here we have our CRU, World CRU. And there is this jump on the 28th of October, 1 week ago. What does this mean? There was an interesting transaction. We have a crypto wallet, CRU, you may find it. WCRU Inc. 544. This is the wallet. What happened? The company earned quite a lot, 100,000, out of which 15,000 was used to buy CRU on the market. CRU on the market, and sorry, Ivan is frozen. Sooner or later, the company, by selling the license and actually managed to buy almost 1 million CRUs on the exchange, and they were transferred to to our wallet. CRU will be demanded by those people who will open business accounts. So today it is possible to create a business account. You can do it from your wallet. So Mila NFT, they are business account tokens. To open a business account, sorry, we lost him once again.
Okay, just give us a second because Ivan is frozen and I guess he'll reconnect because he disconnected and now he's back online. So we're back online. Let's see if you can see and hear me in all the groups. So Ivan is saying that, where was I? Well, 1 million CRUs was bought, and just tell us the story from the very beginning. So you can see my wallet in here. It's WCRU Inc. 44444. Okay, then. So using this wallet, the company bought almost 1 million CRU tokens. They are now staked and are used to mine UNTBs. And we realized that sooner or later businesses will come and will start buying CRUs, thus driving the price up. And this investment will be waiting for its fine hour when the CRU token grows, and probably we will sell it, probably we won't. So it's not yet a given. Maybe we won't sell it because it might be too valuable an asset, because a lot of different incentives are being prepared to stimulate the growth of CRU token. In future, we will be listed in the CoinMarketCap and it will drive the price up. So part of the money that was earned from the sale of the Smart Portfolio license was used to buy CRU tokens. So today is the 4th of November. Let me put it here, 4th of November, and let's analyze our portfolio. On the exchange we have on the Binance exchange, we have 3,250. Give me a second. I'll write here 53250, and we have that money ready to be invested in Binance. And you can see here already some capital growth. Here we bought the tokens, our CRU tokens and UNTBs. We have certain UNTBs on our wallet, and the UNTBs number will be growing. Why? Because the CRU tokens are staked, thus generating more UNTBs. So the price of the CRU will change. For now, it's a little bit lower. I think it's 157, and UNTB price will change as well. So column C is the price. So when the price goes to 18, 19 cents, then those tokens will cost more in the market. And the UNTB tokens, since they are mined and new tokens appear, then the price will be growing all the time. Currently, it's 14,234. Let me put it in here. I'll put it in here, 14,234. Here we go. And we also have money. $32,000, which is the Unitex money. Let me put it in here, 32,800. So that money right now will be, let me copy paste it in here. So this money will be used to buy additional Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins will be bought on our exchange, Unitex exchange, and they will be kept separately from other instruments. Some of them can go to the global unit pay, and we will be waiting for further growth. By the end of the year, we will create a cryptocurrency portfolio, and I think by the end of the year, you will see some very good capital gains because of Bitcoin, Cryptounit, and other tokens as well. The overall performance for our, so it's liquid as well. Let me check it. We will copy paste it in here. Okay, so currently the overall capital is $100,284. It's a little bit lower than we had, but we have just 2,400 working and 15,000. The rest of the money is it's in cash. It's not working. Now, I think it is time for us to go to Q&A. Let me stop the screen sharing here, and let's work with the chat and the Q&A, okay? And guys, I will then come to your questions. Please ask your questions right away. Okay, can you comment on the consequences of the gas when investing into Ethereum? Well, again, the cost of gas in Ethereum depends on the load on the Ethereum. The higher the load, the more you have to pay for validating transactions. That's why blockchain Ethereum is transitioning from proof of work to proof of stake. Whereas previously Ethereum paid miners to cover the electricity costs and all other costs for mining. That money was earned by miners, and the price is high because there were a lot of transactions to validate the load increases, which needs more computational power, video, graphic card, And that's why the price increased it. As for the proof of stake blockchains such as Cryptounit, you don't need to spend too much electricity. It will be about rewarding the node holders. So for now, you need to freeze 32 Ethereum to start receiving additional Ethereum according to the new algorithm in the form of mining or delegating. So the next question from the Spanish chat: what wallet do you recommend to keep cryptocurrencies? Well, there are lots of different wallets, and you can just Google them up and see what are the top wallets and use the wallet that is most convenient to you. So here you should pay attention not only to the security of storage where the private keys are stored. There are two main types of wallets: the wallets that keep the private key on it and you just have the access, login, and password to that service. It's like exchange wallets, service wallets, like Global UNTB, for example. So you don't have there the private key, you have the open key, because the private key is kept by the Global UNTB. Bitcoin, Ethereum wallets there, on the one hand, you don't have the full right of using the Bitcoin, maybe. But on the other hand, you have a lot of different other opportunities. It's like quick exchange into fiat if necessary. You can connect merchant acquiring service to your business, and the business can officially accept money from clients, move it to the Global UNTB and convert into Bitcoin. So if someone has a business and if you don't know how to legally officially buy Bitcoin using the money profited from business, then Global UNTB can give you the solution to this task. Do you think it will be interesting for the current day entrepreneurs? And Global UNTB merchant acquiring system allows to do that. And there is a second type of wallets where the private key is kept by you. So if you on our blockchain Cryptounit, you have like 12 seed phrases and the private key, the wallet on the blockchain itself is of different type. You are responsible for the security of the access to that wallet. If you lose the private key, the seed phrase, nobody will be able to restore it. If you lose login and password from Global UNTB, you will be able to restore it. You will just have to provide your documents to prove that you are who you claim to be, and you just lost access to your back office. And you will, the access will be restored because it's a legal entity that has certain obligations before you. So which wallet to choose depends on the task that you would like to solve. If you would like to quickly exchange crypto, move it to the bank card, make purchases, then use Global UNTB. And if you want to just buy and hold for a long time, then there are lots of different wallets like Trust Wallet, where you can keep your private key, you yourself, and no other company has it. So this is the answer to the Spanish chat. So tell me if I answered your question. So the next question, what about the Libra coin? Someone asked about Libra. Libra it's Facebook's supposed coin. Mark Zuckerberg wanted to launch it, but there is no news anymore about it. They wanted to do it, and now I heard no news about it. So let's see what other questions we have in the chat. So Claudia is saying that you can put UNTB, let's say buy RAM for UNTB. It's the network resource. Yes, RAM requires UNTB, and it can cost more or less, or it can be used up. So for example, if you buy RAM and RAM price didn't change and you did some transactions on your wallet, then that RAM will be used up gradually and you won't be able to sell the remaining RAM for the same money. Again, if you sell all the RAM, then your wallet might not work properly. It won't stop working, but it won't be working properly. So you buy and sell RAM and can make money on it if you know how it works, when to better sell it, when to better buy it. Again, there is an exchange, there is a course that Claudia and I recorded on the YouTube channel of the blockchain Cryptounit. There is an entire course that we held twice, and people were able to win prize UNTB, those who completed the course and did the test. So there's a question from the English chat: why the withdrawal transfer fees for BTC, Ethereum, USDT is so high on our Unitex exchange? Well, it's about comparison. If you compare it to the Binance exchange, then yes, Binance is one of the most powerful platforms with lots of cryptocurrencies and lots of clients and a huge amount of free funds, whereas Unitex was born like half a year ago, and now it's going through its big inflow of clients. 80,000 clients were registered and like 30,000 tops were verified. Then of course it's difficult for the exchange to handle the inflow of clients, and also it has certain lack of liquidity. That's why the fees are high. The personnel is not that big, and the cash flow is not that big either. So of course Unitex cannot offer as low commission fees as Binance does, because they have way more free floating money and also bigger personnel, and personnel costs are not that big either. Well, of course, in exchange makes money on transaction fees and withdrawal fees. That's the only source of income for the exchange, and the more volume of money is on the exchange, the lower the fees the exchange can make. Like if they see if they can reduce it, they reduce it. And right now, even if they wanted, they wouldn't be able to reduce the fees. But take a look at similar exchanges, like the same age, same volume, etc. The exchange fees will be the same. Like take a look at the exchanges that appeared like half a year ago, that doesn't have quite a big trading volume, the development stage, let's say. So I don't think the commission fees are high, in my opinion. Of course, we all would like them to be lower, but you know. So the next question is why the exchange rates on Unitex vary so differently from other exchanges such as Binance, etc. Okay, good question. Let me share my screen and give you a demonstration. Let's take Bitcoin. You see that the Bitcoin here is traded at 65,000, and see the difference between the buy and sell is $2,000, $2,200. If we go to the, let me see, to the Binance account, it costs less. It costs 62,000 more or less, and here it costs 65. You see the difference? And what is profitable to do right now? You go and buy Bitcoin on Binance and 61,000, you move it to Unitex and you can sell it at 65. Well, you can make a couple of percent just from doing this transaction. And this is valid for many exchanges. Why does it happen? Because the transaction volume on our exchange is not that big. We do not have enough liquidity for it. And there are no trading bots here or any other instruments that would regulate the price. If you take a look at the entire order book on the exchange, we have like 1.5 Bitcoins for sale, and 2-3 Bitcoin are just in the order book. If you go to the Binance order book, I don't know whether we can see the volumes here. Maybe not. You have to go to the exchange itself. On the Binance exchange, there will be way more Bitcoins in the order book on Binance. And there are also many clients who buy and sell at the same time. And the spread, let's take a look at the spread. Where is the middle of it? Just give me here it is. So you see how the price changes all the time. The difference between buy and sell is very, very small. It's practically cents, and it's changing all the time and quickly. On our exchange, because there are not so many buyers and sellers, the price changes slowly. The last transaction was made at 15:55, and now it's 16:16 Moscow time. So for 15 minutes, there were no transactions for this particular currency pair. Nobody sold or bought, and that's why the price doesn't change. So there is little activity on the exchange, not enough clients, and not enough liquidity. So no traders. That's why the price is so different. Those who understand how to make the best use of it can profit from it. And I made a video. You can now buy on the Binance Bitcoin or Ethereum, sell it on our exchange, make some money on top. So for example, you make $1,000 purchase and you sell it at 1,100 or 1,050, and you can make $50 or $100. And then you buy CRU or UNTB with the expectation of its growth. For now, our CRU token, let me show it daily. For now, it is at the low support level. It can go here, but the overall trend you see is towards growth. First it went there, then there was a correction, then it raised, again correction. And you see this correction already is quite long. And I think in the near future, there will be another peak. Maybe we will be listed on the CoinMarketCap, and then the price will go all the way up. And then it will be correction time, and so on and so forth. And the overall trend will be increasing. Okay. I hope that I answered this question. So the next one, Ivan, could you please tell us the sequence of actions, how to open a second wallet on our blockchain, and how much does it cost? Thank you. You can find video tutorial on how to open a crypto wallet on YouTube. There is a very good video translated into all languages. You will have a step-by-step tutorial how to do it, how to create a wallet. You create a wallet, then you have a seed phrase, then you click get the address of the wallet, and then I think you will have to send around 800 UNTBs to create a wallet. So the last time I created a wallet for a person, it was 800 UNTBs, which is currently, let me check. It's around $5, maybe $10 tops you will spend on creating a UNTB wallet or crypto wallet. Right now, I would like to discuss it with Andre to have a product in our back office that would cost $10, for example, and you would be able to create a crypto wallet using a simplified procedure, because not everyone is able to do it quickly, because you need to buy UNTB on the exchange, then move it somewhere, and then and so on and so forth. Will CRU grow by 50% up to 50% by May? I think it will be even more, Andre says. What is RAM? Could you please explain more in detail? Guys, again, this information is very well described and explained on YouTube channel. Let me see, go to the YouTube channel and show it to you. And it's given in different languages. There is a course. There is a blockchain, Cryptounit blockchain. Here it is, Cryptounit blockchain YouTube channel. So there are lots of different playlists in different languages. Here you see the course called Fundamentals of Blockchain, or the Basics of Blockchain, where Claudia and I and our friends gave the full story of blockchain, explained all of our tokens, quite a lot of different explanations. Okay, so we ran out of questions here. Let me ask you a question to Ivan. So I asked regarding the delay in CoinMarketCap listing. Ivan says, currently I don't have information, but I know that we already went through all the verification procedures, and I don't really know exactly the date. I am sure that it's very good, positive news when it's published, and it will attract quite a lot of attention. It will add some extra demand, I guess, generate some extra demand, but I'm not think it's the most interesting information that will affect the growth. When we go into the market with a positive background, this is one thing, but when the coin is listed in not at a good moment, it can play a bad trick on us. So do you want our coin to be listed on CoinMarketCap and plummet all the way down, or do you want the coin to be listed in CoinMarketCap and go up? So you need to be listed on CoinMarketCap right on time, at the right time, because if we don't do it at the right time, it will be even worse. But I'm trying to analyze it in terms of business. As an investor, the sooner the coin will be listed on CoinMarketCap, I don't know what it will give me. I have lots of tokens. Okay, it's published on CoinMarketCap. It won't affect me. I already have this coin. And people who don't know yet about the coin, they might get the information not from the CoinMarketCap, but from you. You can go and tell them, look, guys, there is a coin that is not on CoinMarketCap yet, but when it's published on CoinMarketCap, then it can fly high. And it's better to buy the coin before it's published on the CoinMarketCap than after it. Do you agree with me? If you agree, then give me a plus in the chat that it is better to buy Apple shares and Tesla shares before they were IPO'd, offered on the exchange. And the same here. We have an advantage that, to me personally, a launch or listing on CoinMarketCap will harm me. Why? Because if I go to my friend, neighbor, and tell them, do you know about this token? And they will say yes, because I already bought it. And I tell myself, well, he already bought, maybe he didn't register in EvoRich, maybe he registered under someone else. So for me as a businessman, it's not good. The longer nobody knows about this coin, the better. The more will I be able to buy those coins for myself, for my friends and acquaintances and family. And when the coin is listed, then it's going to be too late to go around friends and tell them about it. Just give me a second. I'm reading your question. There is a question. Ivan, could you please tell me whether there will be new investment instruments announced at the closed meeting for profit investors category 3? Yes, of course, there will be new investment instruments announced. Artyom Kabanov is creating his own indices, crypto indices. There are ideas of creating different tokens on our blockchain. Currently, there is active work towards creating different tokens on our blockchain. Smart contracts are being tested, and I'm talking directly with the manager of the blockchain, and active work is being conducted for changing tokenomics. This is quite serious processes. The functionality of the changing of the crypto keys of those who lost access to their blockchain accounts, maybe those wallets that were created by their leaders, or they somehow published it somewhere and they compromised their private keys. So they gave those keys to someone else, or they became available to someone else. So right now, there is a functionality being developed how to change that key so that a person would be able to change their blockchain key. But this procedure is very serious. It's not very simple. So at first, we will prepare all the videos, then we'll make a test blockchain, not the production blockchain. On the production chain, it will be kept as is. And then there will be a test blockchain where you will be given a chance to change them, see how it works, how to do it correctly, for you not to be afraid of losing your main assets. On the test blockchain, there will be a period for everyone to test it, to try it, and do it without the assistance of your sponsors or uplines. Do it on your own or any third people. You need to learn how to do it yourself, and then you can do it on the production blockchain, on the main blockchain, after you tried it on the test blockchain, and to preserve your assets. Another question is, what are the tokens Mila and VSFC blockchain tokens on the blockchain? Well, Mila and VSFC are the tokens created by Mila, because she, as a leader, was given the chance to test the business accounts, how to create business account on a blockchain. So she bought a business account for $10,000, created a token, but she doesn't yet know what to do with that token. I guess she will be doing something with it. Those are new tokens that have been created. As for the VSFC token, I'm not quite sure what is it. I will ask around and see what is it. But I'm sure that the tokens have been created with no agenda behind them. And when business comes to with a specific idea and task, they can open a business account on the blockchain, and it will cost $10,000 in CRU tokens. So today you can open a business account on the blockchain by buying $10,000 worth of CRUs, or CRUs worth $10,000. So you can launch your own tokens. Think of a name and issue tokens. So if you want to create your family tokens, you're welcome. Maybe VSCF is Valentin Sokolnikov's family token or something, probably. Another question is, isn't our blockchain keeping other cryptocurrency outside EvoRich? So no blockchain can keep tokens of other blockchain. So two blockchains, how to better explain it to you. So imagine there is a car and there is a truck. And they're different, right? And they perform different tasks and everything is different. Can you build a car that would be able, or a garage that would be able to host both a car and a truck? Well, yes, you could. Then it should be a big one. And this is what we call a multi-currency wallet. And you can see it on the same website, but the interface, but technically those currencies are kept on different blockchains. And our blockchain can keep only the tokens of our blockchain. If you open a crypto wallet on Ethereum blockchain, then you won't be able to find Bitcoin there, but you will be able to open an account in Global UNTB where you will have a multi-cryptocurrency wallet, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDU, CRUs, and the tokens of our blockchain. But technically, they're kept on separate blockchains. In Global UNTB, you can connect any cryptocurrency, Uniswap, whatever. On our exchange, we have different currencies, EOS, Litecoin, and many other cryptocurrencies, because the exchange has wallets on those different blockchains, and you have accounts on the exchange. So hopefully the answer is clear, okay? Now the question is, what if the person who stole the key will be the first to change the key? Well, interesting question. So we need to get the consultation of the specialist. I will redirect that question right away and talk to the technical specialist what to do in this case. And yes, it is quite interesting. So guys, I asked the question whether private key is an alternative if you lose the seed phrase. Harish asked this question, so let me show it to you. Maybe I won't be able to show it to you because otherwise I will compromise my keys. Well, remember, there is a short key, which is the wallet address that you share with your friends to share it, for them to move tokens to it. And there is a long key, which is the private key with different numbers and digits that allows us to manage money on our wallet. Whereas the 12 words, which is the seed phrase, is like a container for the private key, so that because you won't be able to memorize the private key, but you can memorize 12 words. If you have a good memory, you can keep those 12 words in your head. You must agree that it is easier to memorize 12 words rather than memorize like an unintelligible combination of characters and digits. And there is like a super key that will allow you to change your keys. It's a feature of EOS blockchain. Every blockchain has its own features. Nobody usually talks about it because it's about, you know, the developers that sit behind the computers, the IT guys, the geeks, you know, who are all in their codes, and, you know, and they have codes in their heads, and they know about all those details, nuances. And we as regular users, we just know open keys and private keys. And there is a super key that allows you to change the keys. But again, going back to the question, if your key was stolen, how can you prevent from it being stolen again? Well, the super key will allow you to do that, I hope. Just, Harish, give me a second. So, Harish, this is for you. Let me draw it for you. Regarding the private key and the seed phrase, okay? Just 1 second. I don't have a private key either, I myself, because I opened the wallet as soon as the blockchain launched. So look at Ivan's drawing here. In February, blockchain was launched. And as soon as it was launched, the only security was 12 words, which was like a container that contains your key. So those 12 words is like a container for a very complex, long combination of numbers and letters. So this is your private key. And this private key is very difficult to memorize, whereas it is easy to memorize 12 words. At the very beginning, people were given only those 12 words, the seed phrase. Okay? And then later, changes were made to the blockchain, and now people received both 12 words of the seed phrase, and they also received a phrase with the, not word, phrase, the private key, the long private key. I don't remember when exactly it happened. So now we have a situation that many people, when they created their wallets, they received the help of other people and thus compromised their seed phrase. A partner of mine almost lost 10,000 CRUs. And he did because he didn't keep the screenshot. So some people compromised both their seed phrases and private keys and gave access to third people. And then the opportunity was given to change them. Harish, if you created your blockchain wallet as soon as it was launched, you don't have a private key, as many other people don't have a private key. And if you created your blockchain wallet like a couple of months ago, then you will have a private key too. And then they came up with a super key that will help you change both the private key and itself. But if you lose that key, the super key, that you won't be able to do anything at all. And that key, you have a wallet address, which is an open key. Yes, Harish, that's why you don't have a private key. Neither do I. because I created it in February. You're welcome. So we have the seed phrase and we have the private key, okay, going back here. And the private and the open key have the super key encrypted inside. I talked to the developer and the developers told me that they're going to prepare a step-by-step instruction how to call it, how to change it. And then they will first allow people to change it on the test blockchain, to change all of it. They will, you know, click around, see how it works, and only after they are sure they know how to do it, they will be able to implement it on the main blockchain, private blockchain. Да, все понятно, спасибо. As for the creating a second crypto wallet, there is a video on blockchain Cryptounit YouTube channel. It's very easy to do. You just, Ivan said that you just have to go there and see the step-by-step video tutorial on how to create a second crypto wallet. Right now, it will cost you around 800 UNTBs. When you, Ivan answered your question, you can right now create like 10 wallets if you want to, and they will be created on the blockchain itself, and they will not be linked to your EvoReach account or Unitex account. Only the first wallet for EvoReach partners could be created from the EvoReach back office. All other wallets are created individually. You create a wallet on the blockchain itself, and then you can go and move money between your blockchain wallet and exchange account. Any person right now can buy CRUs, UNTBs, and not even be registered in EvoReach. You don't even have to be a EvoReach partner to do that. While that's why I'm not a big fan of our token being listed on CoinMarketCap, because as soon as it happens, people will simply go to the blockchain, buy tokens on our blockchain, on our exchange, bypassing EvoReach, you know, and they will already have CRUs and WCRUs. And when I come to them, I'll tell them, do you know about EvoReach and CRUs? And they say, yes, we already have CRUs. And they won't, it will be more difficult to register them in our ecosystem if it happens. Another question was that how does our blockchain compare to other blockchains? Well, EOS is a very promising blockchain as a programming code. Well, technically, it's not worse than EOS. It's a fork of EOS. So if EOS is one of the top blockchains, then the fork of EOS should be there as well. People can come to our fork of EOS, to our blockchain, Cryptounit, and do the same. Another thing that is there is such a blockchain as Ethereum, and many people didn't leave Ethereum for the benefit of EOS, but they had their own reasons. Maybe it was about the decentralization, because truth be told, EOS blockchain is not as decentralized like the community would like it to be. That's why maybe it's not that popular. whereas our blockchain is EOS based, but our community is different. Our community is investment literate. I have a different tokenomic, different logic. That's why our blockchain will be better than EOS's blockchain. And in future, one of the goals is to lure part of the developers, some developers, to our blockchain. And our blockchain is way more faster than Ethereum blockchain. There are no transfer fees. There are like 900,000 wallets on it. If you go and see any newly created blockchains, they have like 1,000, 5,000, maybe 10,000 tops blockchains. Those blockchains can exist like for a year and have only 10,000 users, whereas on our blockchain we have 900,000 users, and this is just the beginning. The next question, is there a possibility to move money from blockchain to the CRU back office? So what's the point? So there is a person asking, can you move money from blockchain to CRU back office? If you're talking about USDUs, maybe theoretically, well, you can take money from the blockchain, put them on the exchange, sell them for Bitcoin, USDUs, and buy Bitcoin or Ethereum or even fiat money, and then deposit that money on the CRU back office. Well, probably there is work being done right now to incorporate USDU into the back office new website, but there is no point in adding USDU to the old website, to the old back office. Okay. Let's see if there are any other questions. Can companies create their own tokens on our blockchain? There was a question from the Italian chat. Yes, you can do it already now. Create your business account. And for that, you need to buy CRUs for $10,000, worth $10,000. So it's the other words, it costs you $10,000. And then there will be programmers who will develop the business logic and codify it. We are thinking about creating our own projects here, and we think how to make the products on our blockchain, and we would like to become validators of our blockchain. This is my community, and right now we are looking for the opportunity. We are looking into it, see how to do it. So yes, companies that can open their business accounts. Can we have a training on creating business accounts? Someone asks. It's not that difficult. You just click the button, business account, open business account, and they will tell you pay this much CRU tokens, and you pay them. But maybe there will be some video tutorial on it. I think yes. And there is a question from the Spanish chat. Shiba Inu, is it a good coin? It's called Shiba Inu, I think. Just give me a second. So everyone is talking about this coin. Here it is. So look, this is called pump and this is called dump. The coin was pumped and then it's in correction. Then again, it's pumped and now it's already in the dumping period. I don't think there is point in buying it. The coin really does not represent anything special. The reason why this coin grew so high, let me show it to you. The coin price depends on its capitalization. So let's see, I can use some filters. We can use the circulating supply, how many coins are in the market. If you take this a number of coins and multiply it by the price, you will get the market capitalization. If you sort the tokens by the number of tokens, you will see that Shiba has very, very many coins in circulation compared to other coins, you see? So why the capitalization was so big? Because there were quite a lot of coins out there. Imagine how many coins are in the market. Just take a look. And if the price of those coins becomes $1, then no money in the world will be enough to cover it. There is no physical amount of money enough to sustain this many coins. Dogecoin, for example, Dogecoin or Dogecoin, at one period they had quite a lot of the biggest, I think, number of coins in the market, and now we have other coins too. We will have 80 billion WCRUs. You see that all more or less good coins have 70, 60 billion, and Cardano has 33 billion. Bitcoin has 18 million. Matico 6 billion. I don't know why so many. It's like 549 trillion. I don't think it has any future. I don't see any promises in it. Well, maybe it will become a little bit more expensive. Maybe it will be more expensive, but it's too high a risk to invest in it. Better buy like Unicoin, Uniswap. This coin is way more promising. It doesn't have this huge growth, but it has better potential than Shiba Inu. You can buy now at 26 and maybe expect it to grow to 100. So another question is regarding business accounts. Tokens that will be created on business accounts are security or utility tokens. Well, it doesn't depend on the blockchain or token itself. It depends on the tokenomics and the white paper. If you create a token and have it registered in the Securities and Exchange Commission of the United States and follow the rules, the regulations set by the regulator, then it will be a security token. Security token should be backed by assets. Utility token is not backed by anything. It just performs a function. And the function is determined by mathematics. What needs to happen when we move this token here or there. To create a token and to give it a function is possible. We can create, Mila created her own token, and she can do whatever she wants with that token. She can say, it's going to be just, I don't know, it's going to be a family token. I'll make it unique. And then that token will be accessible only to those who are relatives of Mila. Or she can set up her own investment fund, like Mila Fund, and it will be a security token backed by Mila shares, or it can be some lottery token that Mila will be giving discounts to those who have those tokens. So the function of the token is determined individually through the application, through the description, tokenomics, white paper, and other things. Who will be selling those tokens and receiving money on those tokens? It depends on the business. Again, you can create a token without spending any money and make $1 million on it. Like Shibu is a good example. You just pay a programmer and they will create you a Shiba Inu 2 if you want to. Or there is a token called Squid Game, you know, this Korean movie, TV show. They have launched a token. Так скамом уже признали, нет? Этот токен. So here you have it. He's even there is a warning that this coin might be a scam. You see, that's its entire existence. This is the classic scheme of scam. They created a coin against the TV show Squid Game. It existed when it was created. It was created like a month ago. Yes, 26th of October, even less than a month. Then they did some nice pump. You can see the volumes, you see? They pumped, dumped, pumped, dumped, pumped, and that's it. And then it flatlined, you see? And that's it. And then it scorched earth, you know? Literally, in 1 hour, people made quite a lot of money. That's where most of the money was made. Just notice that you make money not here, but you do the most of the money when it's growing. Those who bought here, they bought it from someone at $300, $400. And here, those tokens didn't cost anything almost. And people who created the token, they started making money in here. They made money here, and then this falling is the losses of people who bought it expensive and nobody needed those coins anymore. Those who bought it, they took their money and left. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And can it happen to Shibu? I think yes. I mean, who needs it? If there are lots of other cool coins backed by technology with big teams behind them. So what is behind Shibu? I don't know. Like just a huge number of coins and that's it? Yes, I said, yes, 18 million Bitcoin, the issue, right? Not billion. Another question, will our blockchain be continuously improved? Yes, it will be continuously improved. And then people are starting asking consultations. Someone asking, what is the potential of Helium coin? The Helium coin is in the top 100. So it's already a good indicator. You can buy it into smart portfolio. If a smart portfolio will see potential in it, it will buy it for you. If for some reason this coin leaves the market, then smart portfolio will sell it. Smart portfolio relieves you of the necessity to be asking me questions whether you should buy this coin or not. You just buy a smart portfolio and those coins will be in your portfolio bought. The best coins, the most promising. Helium ranks 59 right now. Okay, guys, it's been 2 hours already. I hope that it was useful to you, especially the first part. I would keep on answering your questions as long as it took. But, you know, and I'm doing it for you to understand how much is being done, how much time and effort is put into it. Quite a lot of people and leaders know how it works. They buy our tokens, and our problem, the problem of our token is not because they cost cheap right now. No, the problem is that we do not have yet enough knowledge to realize the full potential of what's happening. Still, financial literacy is the main problem of our community. And we're putting quite a lot in efforts into teaching our partners to invest reasonably. Thank you very much for your time and your patience. I would like to thank our interpreters for translating us for 2 hours, and I will be glad to see you in exactly 1 week in the evening at 6 p.m. in 1 week, Moscow time, and we'll analyze our portfolio together. We will talk about cryptocurrency, answer all of your questions. And for now, goodbye, and may the financial force be with you. Bye-bye.